Welcome for another Company Affairs 3cast. This time it's me, Herr Blautier, playing as the British forces, and I play against Helping Hans playing as the DAK. And I think this particular match was interesting because despite from both players certainly were a little bit tired and exhausted already and did some mistakes, there were some interesting engagements and I would like to analyze them. And I would like to particularly analyze the mistakes I did against a top player like Helping Hans. And with that, let's give it a try. So I deactivated the Fog of War this time, so that we also can see what Helping Hans is doing. So I am starting with the T1 as well as two Zappers. Helping Hans is opening with Berserk Clearies, okay. And we see... okay, the first very important thing we see is... So, good luck, have fun again. So that was already our second match for this evening. And we see the good sportsmanship. Helping Hans is living as well, so good luck, have fun. That's very important, we like that. So what we can see over here is that Helping Hans is taking all the advantages he can. So he is not capping this circle, this point with just standing next to the pole of this capture point, but rather in the remote area of this circle, of this point, so that he can save some seconds with running to the next point. He already is starting to build up some sandbags. And as we can see, he's a little bit ahead of me already, so I'm just starting to cap now. And he's already half done with capping this point. Interesting, isn't it? Huh? Okay, so I think this is really something we could focus on. Try to capture the points standing within the outer area of these circles. That's really important. He's doing it again. Very nice. And then we see that he's instantly pushing for this fuel point. I think that is important for the DAK in this particular pace when situation when he's playing the BSR Clary squads, because I think they are strong enough to heat for this point aggressively. I saw this, or I saw that he's capturing at this point as well, so I decided not to push with my Zappers because they are just not strong enough to face a unit like this in the early game. Now we see an engagement I really like to do, because I was pushing with my Dingo. Just to make sure that he loses some models or some manpower. Unfortunately now he is instantly helping this squad with his Berserk Clearing squad. In the meantime, I built some sections. Unfortunately, we don't see the unit list of Helping Hans over here. However, he is having two Berserk Cleary, and now I'm doing the first major mistake. Afterwards, I have no idea why I did this engagement, because I mean, it was pointless to escape towards this direction. I think that was a really tired play. However, now I figured out that he was engaging this high ground over here, and I tried to make sure that he is not holding that the entire time. Yeah, now we see that I think I should win in this engagement actually, because I mean my section have to retreat obviously. However, my Zappers are strong at close range. Ooh, retreat. Oh, was that the first rifle? I think so. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yes. Okay, I think that was huge. I mean, I lost my Dingo, however, Hans lost his Berserk Cleary squad. I think, was it even the first one? No, maybe not. Because this one already earned some experience. Yeah, okay, so that was not even too bad afterwards. I tried to wire his green cover spots a little bit. Didn't work out as intended actually. Oh, not too bad. Okay, now I'm capping his fuel. Or decapping his fuel. Try to cap this fuel as well. 3 sections for me now. 2 engineers and 2 Berserk Cleary squads for Hans so far. So it's pretty much even again. Maybe even my army composition is a little bit stronger than his. So we see something that is really... that I remember that. Hans was really paying attention and planted some mines during the entire match. So over here, I think... over here were some spots where he planted mines later on. I think he even planted a very aggressive mine over here somewhere in the match. That was very interesting. So some really nice plays of him. And I think that's the first thing or the second thing actually we could learn. The first thing is to make use of the capping procedure when we just place our units in the outer circle of these outer area of the circles of these points. The second thing is to pay more attention for planting mines. Actually, I think this is really important. However, now he's decapping the Fury over here. However, I'm decapping the Fury over here, running his green cover again. And I think this engagement now is to my favor, as I remember that correctly, because I saw that he's having this flame over here, and I tried to kite it a little bit at least, so that I can come with backup forces from behind. And that actually worked perfectly, because now I'm pushing for this Flame Squad. I think that was another wipe actually, yeah. That won't come away, certainly, yeah. So that was huge again, actually. He lost his engineer with a flamer. However, maybe I'm losing my engineer as well, due to a lack of micro. Or am I just greedy again? I don't know. I was just greedy, okay. Greedy Blautier style. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, we see the very early 8 armored car. This is something incredibly strong. Okay, now he's taking the... yeah, okay. Taking out the Zapper, that's... yeah. Correct choice instead of chasing this squad to death, I guess. Because that could maybe have been a little bit dangerous. Zapper squad was certainly dead. Okay, now, I mean, I faced the 8 armored car and I said, okay, I have to make good retreats, so I think I waited for, yeah, this squad to retreat, because it was a little, it got some more health than this squad, and then retreated, so that he couldn't chase that section down. Okay, now I already tagged for the platoon command post and decided to go for an anti-tank gun now. And that is because I wanted to save my fuel for some Crusader AA medium tanks. Because actually I thought, okay, I'm playing against Helping Hands, so most likely he's not abusing cheese, because he's playing incredibly clean always. However, I was not entirely sure, so I tried, maybe I should prepare for the pizza tank spam. And countering the pizza tank spam using the Crusader AA medium tank is huge, I think. Or at least it lets you survive, so no. This engagement was pointless actually. I should have been waiting for my anti-tank gun. And now I have it, however my army already retreated. So that was bad. I found another mine of him. Where was it? Over here? Nice. Okay. Yeah. So now he's cutting me off my resources nearly entirely. That's really bad for me. However, I wait, try to stay or to keep calm, and first heal my units a little bit, get some boys rifles. Now with my AT gun, I thought I could now push out on the map again, and I think that was a good choice actually, because that is a mistake I always observe when some players, when they got pushed back to base, they push out no matter what, and then they just do engagements that are not useful at all, and with that they lose manpower, even squads, stuff like that, and that is not good. So I think in this situation it was wise to wait for my anti-tank gun and as well as the boys rifles. And now I can feel confident to push back. Which is actually working. Better than expected, actually. However, this... Ah, yeah, I remember this fight. This fight was interesting because I didn't know that from this to this direction the upper squad, or this squad would be having a high ground advantage. Interesting, isn't it? Does it look like that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, it is a high ground, actually, yeah. Okay, true. That's something interesting to learn, actually. Okay. Yeah, the 8 armored car, it's incredible. It's just... It's coming so early, and it's really pressuring the enemy severely, so that's incredible, this thing.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Okay. However, now I have 4 sections again, and a tank gun, and I'm close to the 4 command points, so I think I'm not even in that a bad squad. Ah, unfortunately now he found the flamethrower over here with his Berserker squad. That was bad for me.
Anti-air tanks are available.
I think I just didn't see it, otherwise I could have been taking it. That would have been a huge advantage for me. Never mind. Now he's having his own flamer back, that's fine. Yeah. Ah, yeah. So here we see a defensive mine. There's another mine. There's a defensive mine. An offensive mine. So Hans is really having a lot of mines. Really, really well played. And now we see something, yeah, that is more or less the new meter for the DAK. If you're not playing the pizza tanks. Then you go for the Stu, the Sturmhaubitze. And back it up with a Marder 3. That is incredibly huge because this combo, the Marder is really good in killing tanks. The Stu is really good in killing infantry, so that is a huge combi. However, now I'm having my Crusader AA medium tank. And I feel pretty confident to push with it because since I saw the Stu at this very moment, I thought, okay, probably is not having the Marder 3 already, so let's play the Crusader a little bit more aggressively. Yay! I'm holding 2 victory points! Haha! However, this engagement was not to my favor. I shouldn't have been planning that a little bit better. I mean, I got the victory point actually. Still, I had to retreat, and this squad wasn't having that much impact. Ooh, how am I getting... Am I getting another squad right over here? I mean, Hans? Oh, it could be a squad actually. The Crusader is really good in killing infantry, so... Yes, oh, very nice. So, actually, let's pause it a little bit. Actually, both players did the very same mistake in this particular moment. So, I was greedy for this victory point. And Hans was greedy for my fuel. And we both used just one squad and overextended at this or this position respectively. In this case, I was lucky I didn't even drop one model. However, Hans got the squad wiped due to the flak or the Crusader AA medium tank. And I think in... yeah, if I wouldn't have been having the Crusader, he could have been chasing my squad, and I also would have been suffering a squad wipe due to the 8 armored car, I guess. So, 2 mistakes at the same time. However, that's really giving me some hope, because as we see, not just a rank 80 player like me that are doing some mistakes, but also the really top player like Hans are doing some mistakes. So that's really nice to see. I like that. It's really giving us hope, isn't it? Still, I think the Crusader AA medium tank times are counted soon. Because, oh, would that be a wipe? No. I'm backing up with the anti-tank gun there, so that's good. Could have been pushing here already. But I decided to go back because I was not having the infantry firepower to back up my anti-tank gun, and just the Crusader A medium tank was not enough. I think it was the correct choice to go back with my anti-tank gun. At the same time, it was not a wise choice to bully Hans with the Crusader more this time, because very soon... Oh yeah, there's the Marder 3. Yeah, because I was expecting the Marder 3, because, yeah, now it's just the time. And we see, yeah, it was a wise choice to retreat. Maybe even a little bit too late. I guess I remember that I am about to lose this anti-tank gun. Ah, yes. Oh, that's bad. The snare is coming out. Okay. It doesn't even die. Okay, that's bad. Ah, sad. Okay. So that's a huge blow for Hans. So now he's getting my anti-tank gun. That's really bad. However, in the meantime, I am getting back some map control, actually. That is good. Wait a second. Am I, or am I just getting some squad wipes? Ooh, it would even be an important squad wipe. Oh no! Oh dear, okay. Yeah, I think I was a little bit overwhelmed due to the loss of my anti-tank gun over here. It was really bad. And now we see the power of the DAK with all the light and medium vehicles. Really, really strong. And all the squads that can repair the vehicles, like literally all the DAK squads can repair the vehicles, so that's really huge. And now I thought, okay, well, I again lost, I think, 2 sections and my anti-tank gun. So now I'm not in a good spot anymore. I mean, I have some map control, that's fine. However, these losses are really, really bad for me. And I thought, okay, what should I do now? I'm floating fuel. I'm not having that much manpower. I decided, okay, since I'm having 2 command points already, maybe I should stall for the Churchill heavy tank. Oh, interesting. Okay, Crusader is just hitting the ground. Ooh, another squad for Heinz. Yes, I think I will get it, right? No? Oh, okay. Sad. Yeah, okay, the Marder is doing the trick. Okay, this time no wipe for me. That's good. I mean, one would probably say, why aren't you just spamming the boys' rifles with your sections against the DAK? And actually, yes, one could do that. I think that is quite strong, especially in combination with the Crusader A medium tank. However, I hesitate doing that because I really don't like to play this full cheese mode. I think...
We're losing a fuel point.
Yeah. I mean, I built 2 boys rifles now. However, I think more boys rifles are not that a good idea because, I mean, usually an anti-tank gun... I mean, the anti-tank guns in Company of Heroes 3 still are a little bit buggy. And it's not worth it to buy, to build them. However, I think it's the cleaner play to not go for full boys rifles. Instead, go for like 2 or 3 scopes, 1 or 2 boys rifles, and an anti-tank gun. That is way better, actually. And I think it will be future-proof, because the anti-tank guns will be better in the future. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so... Still, the map control for me is not too bad, actually, so that's fine. Achtrad Armored Car is having Achtrad Armored Car fun. I thought maybe I could get it, however... am I chasing it? I think so, but there's the defensive mine. Yeah, and I'm hitting the mine and think, oh, okay, that's bad enough. Let's go back home. Another infantry section is killed over here. That's bad. So, now I think already I am suffering way more wipes than Hans. I mean, Hans also get like 4 wipes already, I guess. For me it's like the 6th wipe already. So, Or the fifth? The fifth.
Capture point is being contested.
The fifth and the dingo, I guess. Yeah. Oh, now I'm having my Churchill. Churchill is engaging over here, and my Crusader is over here, backed up with a little bit of in-firepower as well as the anti-tank gun, so felt pretty confident to push over here. Now I decided, okay, I knew that his army was over here, together with the Armada. Let's push using my Churchill. Over, yeah. I should have been pushing with the anti-tank gun and the Crusader medium tank at the same time. Ah, okay, no. I'm retreating with my Churchill. Then it's fine. What am I doing now? Just a push with my armor and the anti-tank gun? Oh, I think that's probably not the best idea. I mean, still, I have two engineers capable of repairing my stuff. Did you see that? There was another defensive mine, and I unintentionally blew it off with my Crusader AA medium tank. Oh, that was great. But actually, this ability is it? Okay, so it's stationary, able to fire at long ranges. Okay, that's huge. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad engagement. Just took some damage, and my anti-tank gun is not able to help because it was a little bit damaged by the Space Artillery squad. Ah, okay, that was a bad engagement. I should have been waiting for... I guess I should have been waiting for a second Churchill, which is coming now, interesting, okay. And then, with a full army, I should have been pushing. Maybe just with the armor. Because two Churchills and a flak tank is maybe enough to deal with this huge but light army.
We have vehicles on standby.
Okay. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. What? Yeah, I'm going for another push now. Okay. I think the attention to push from two directions with the Churchills was not even bad. I waited with my medium tank so that it's not focused first. Oh yeah, I remember this engagement. Now I decided to push inside of his base because I thought, okay, my army is superior to his army at the moment. However, now I wasn't able to focus the Marder properly, and that was really sad. I tried to, yeah, now we see I tried to focus the Marder. However, one shot of the AA medium tank bounced. Okay, two shots from the Churchill, not enough to kill it. Oh, what a beautiful engagement. I mean, unfortunately, none of Hans's units died so far. Ah, really, really, really bad. And I think now I did the first bigger mistake, or the first bigger mistake, but a huge mistake. In the heat of the moment, I thought, okay, this is his T4, and that was just a wrong assumption. This was the T4, Blautier. Oh no, and now he's getting his 88. Oh, actually, look at that. It's nearly dead already. Should have been staying in his base and just pulling the 88 and killing all his buildings. Yeah, okay, so let's pause it for a little bit. Yeah, in the meantime, I lost a section and my anti-tank gun here in the middle. Unfortunately, because his army was already so low He still managed to kill my anti-tank gunner and the squad. I think I was even monitoring the squad, and did I throw an anti-tank grenade at the Achtrad armored car? I don't remember actually. No, I didn't see it. However, I think so. Still, it was able to kill my my army over here. Very sad. Okay, so the big mistake over here was, I think, I already talked with Hans about that, and he agrees that I should have been pushing for the T4, actually. In the heat of the moment, I just messed these two buildings up. However, this just is bigger, so obviously that's the building you would like to focus. So I should have been staying in his base. Actually, I mean, the Marder could have been dealing severe damage to my tanks. Still, I could have been able to kill this building in time, maybe even this building and the 88, because I mean the 88 is already quite low. It would have been dying, even though threatened by armor. And I think if the 88 and these two buildings would have been dying, yeah, maybe one or two of my tanks would have been dead at the same time. However, still maybe then... Yeah, okay, but then still the Marder would have been on the field, threatening the last of my vehicles. Yeah, interesting. I think I tried to chase the Marder and yeah, Marder is killing my Churchill now. Ew, that was bad. Yeah, the Marder actually is extremely strong. It's coming early and it's still viable for the late game. Look at that. Marder is huge. And I think now it's GG. Yeah, still, if I would have been fighting over here a little bit more, I mean, I could have been preventing the Marder from firing by just hiding behind of his buildings, actually. That could have been a good idea. Okay, so first, killing the anti-tank 88 flak, what? Would have been the way to go, I guess. And then killing these two buildings. And then maybe chasing the Marder would have been the play, I guess. Okay. Never mind. Ah, I thought... Okay, yeah. Still have the Churchill and the AA medium tank and some map control. No, okay, he's having the cutoff now. That's bad. And we see more and more mines. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, there's a defensive mine. A mine covering up his... or, yeah, let's say his victory point. Okay, another Churchill. I think after this push I was a little bit desperate because I thought, oh boy, I lost so much. Close to everything. And Hans just lost a Marder. So close to nothing because a Marder doesn't even cost much. What is it? 280 manpower and 35 fuel, stuff like that? So it's really cheap. The Marder is so cheap.
We have vehicles on standby.
And thus I thought, okay, because I was a little bit desperate, I thought, okay, let's just go for more churches. I think there was a mistake. Maybe I should have been waiting for... I mean, I still have some victory points left, so it's not even that a bad situation for me. So just maybe waiting a little bit, keeping calm, and wait for my army to be built up again, like 3 sections again. This time, yeah, maybe even going for boys rifles. Don't know. And then with 3 sections, Churchill and the Crusader AA tank, I think things could have been done. Now, since he's having the 88 flak, I think I should have been going for the Bishop. I was capable of doing that because I already got my platoon command post. And the Bishop upgrade just cost, yeah, 100 manpower and 30 fuel. Then the Bishop, 60 fuel. Okay, it's not actually cheap, however, I could have afford that, I guess. Okay, so Hans is not lazy. He's planting more mines. Huge.
The enemy has pushed us.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, even though I was having a great advantage over here, initially, let's say, Hans was playing quite calm and focused on how to let all his small units survive. That was really, really good. So it's the same advice I try to focus on myself all the time and try to give to others. Try to keep calm all the time, even though there are some really, really bad engagements or dangerous engagements, let's say, stuff like that. Try to keep calm and focus on the, yeah, on all your small units maybe, like Hans did. That was incredible. And now he's in a really, really good spot because, I mean, he's having everything. Anti-inf, anti-tank, really strong anti-tank actually. Even though the 88 is not doing too much damage to my Churchill. It's cool to see. Another thing I wanted to point out is I just learned to do this replay that the 88 flags are getting more damage when they are attached to their truck, like over here. That was interesting to see actually. Oh, another wipe. Yeah, I think it's GG. I think without a bishop there's no way for me to pushing through this army composition. Not even 3 or 4 Churchills with brute force would be able to push through this, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'm completely losing track now. Another wipe for me. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. I bet very soon I will call the GG, right? Maybe one last push. Maybe I'm just playing to one last push and then find some mines and then say GG. Well played. What's happening here? Ah, okay, it's just okay. It's attached to the truck again. Why is he repositioning the block? Ah, it's one. Ah, okay. He's positioning it at the hill over here. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, okay. Now, I knew it was GG already, however, I remember that I just wanted to try how much damage the flak would take from my tanks, actually. And we see... I mean, it's not much. No. So it's never worth it, I guess, to push the flak using your armor. Okay, it nearly died. But just nearly. GG! And yet, we see some good sportsmanship of helping Hans. He replied the GG. Oh, and the screen turned black? Okay. Well, we see. We should focus on mines, and we should keep in mind that even though we are losing some units, both of us, I mean Hans and me, we both lost some important units very early in the game. However, both decided to stay in the match and keep calm and keep on fighting. And after all, Hans won the game, even though I think in the very early game he lost more units than me. I mean, he lost his Berserk squad. That was a huge loss at the in the early game, and he lost his Flamer Pyro, which also was a huge loss. Still, he kept on fighting. So that's something we can learn out of the match. Yeah, plant mines. That's important. And really interesting for me was to see that if there is an 88 anti-tank gun and it's attached to the truck, then it's getting more damage actually. That was interesting to see. Yeah, okay. However, GG, well played, nice match, and let's say good time.